We are recording. Anyways, art time. Well, not really art time, but it still is art time. But today, I thought we can just go through. My light just fell. Give me a second. There we go. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I thought we can just go through what we have in my sketchbook so far. I'm not really done, nor halfway. Where's my halfway point? I marked it. This is halfway, but it's too lazy to wait for these pages to do a halfway tour, so getting a partially sketchbook tour, something like that. But let's begin. So my light decides to kill itself. Okay. So we start. I don't have any words. Well, we could start where I got most of the stickers from, even though I don't really remember any of the artists. Because I know this one, basically that one, 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 those two, that one, and that one all came from a Comic-Con I went to. And I got not the Comic-Con, I got the sketchbook the same day I went to the Comic-Con. So I decorated the sketchbook with all the stickers I got. But I know this one came from Bite Size Sponge. Same with most of like the mini stickers. This one I got from a friend. And what else? No, I got the history sticker from my teacher, probably off of Amazon or Temu. This sticker and this sticker are custom made. This one is made by me. This one made by my girlfriend. Again, Bite Size Sponge got me that one. Five Below and Temu sticker pack of My Chemical Romance because I'm obsessed with them. And then when we go the inside, again, more of handmade series by me and my girlfriend. And this one, I also got at the Comic-Con, but some girl made them, as you can tell. I don't know who. She just walked up and asked if we wanted a sticker, and I was like, sure. The My Chemical Romance one down here, my friend made. He had a sticker printer thing, so I took it. There's a print back here, Comic-Con. And this right here, Comic-Con, and the sticker down here. All from Comic-Con. Yeah. I started this sketchbook in April 12th. So yeah, but we have more stickers. And then my intro page, which, warning, gore, blood, nude. I don't think there's any gore or nude. I do know there's blood. But I don't know about the other two. I have a bunch of like these little doodles my girlfriend did, just scattered around. But we start this off with my silly Sona, and my goals, which are body, things, backgrounds, and animals. I know I did animals and bodies. I don't know about the other two, but we'll see. But go on. My first page is Astro from Danny's World because I've been obsessed with. Well, I started to become more obsessed with it. And Psyche, a little doodle I did in art class with these little things. And another, all the tiny ones, this one and this one, are in art class, but this one was what my friend wanted me to draw, so I did that. And these are OCs. Sammy, Axel, and Lottie. They're a big happy family because we love that. And they're all cutesy. Moving on, we have just random stuff. Well, there's an animal here, which ever since I drew this, I've been making fun of like the eye because like, why did I make the eye such a baddie looking eye? It's funny. And then we have my Dandy's World OC, which is his old design. I redesigned him here. I didn't do a twisted form like I did there, but this is my look of what his twisted looks like down there. If you want, you can pause to read everything. So yeah. His name's Disco. He's a silly. So yeah. Moving on, this was for an art trade I did with one of my friends. They drew my OCs and I drew theirs. And this is what the turnout was. I really liked it and how the hands turned out. Moving on, we have more stickers, Hello Kitty ones, and this one my friend gave me because I was having a bad day. Same with this little note, which is cute. And a little doodle. I doodled this because I found this like little turtle. So I made like a little pond for it and then taped it there. So then I just drew this creature. You just appreciate the falling apart. Oh my gosh. Moving on. More OC. More OC art. Yeah. We love OCs. But this is my OC Bear. He is the lead singer of the band they're in, which is Devil's Whiskey, and which is also my username because I like it. Where is he? Axel, he's the drummer. He's a singer. It took me forever to try to figure out what the signature would look like. And I'm still in the debate if I like this drawing or not. And I don't know what's bugging me about it. Right, going on. We have Goob with the Easter skin because it was funny that he's literally green. And then we have my pansexual OC, Lacey, with her girlfriend Colton and her brother Leo. I love Leo. He's my son, obviously. It's my OC. But I redesigned her here. I don't know if I have any art of her before I redesigned her. I think I do. Well, I really just changed her hair. But yeah, it's the best we're gonna get on her old design. For her new design, I'll leave that up there. So, yeah, I know Leo also had a redesign, but we'll see when we get there. Moving on, I helped my friend redesign one of their characters. So, that's why that's over there. And then we have Roger, Twisted Roger, because I was curious on how I would draw him. Like, no legs and stuff. I think I made him too short. Or just like this part's too short. I don't know. But yeah. Moving on. This page is full. Oh my gosh. But we have friends art and my girlfriends. And then a little sticker I made in class because I got bored and it was done with all my work. And then me. I did this for like a body tutorial I posted on TikTok. And then I was too lazy to like actually like color it and then like make it look good like how I do with my other art. So I just colored it my colors. And I liked how it turned out. Which I didn't realize I've been doing this. But on like most of my videos on my intro pages, I don't draw my Sona with his antennas and it's pissed me off, but at least now I know, so I can start fixing that if I remember. Even though it's like a crucial detail. But moving on, we have more OCs. Well, one's mine, one's my friend's. Even though they designed them and I helped. But this is Blue and Kitty. My friend is who did all like the purple and blue. They're silly little art. Moving on, more of their art because they take my sketchbook, I take theirs. Friendly action right there. Oh, yeah, this is Kitty. They drew Kitty. Really cutesy. Then moving on, art block. Yes, this is art block with Gigi and Yana, which I appreciate. Diva freaking Yada here. My god, she's such a baddie with how I drew her face. That was not supposed to happen, but I did it anyways. So that happened. Moving on, we have same friend who did this. It's their Dandy's Road OC. And I want to try drawing it, aka they forced me. So I did with Squirm and Goob up here. Moving on, we have Rouge from Sonic the Hedgehog, because I love Sonic the Hedgehog, and I've been dying to draw some of the characters, so I drew Rouge. I was gonna draw Shadow, but I just never got around to doing it. Moving on, we have Gaze, more Dandy's World as well. We have Astro and Sprout being all cutesy together. I drew this with my girlfriend. I don't know. I think she drew them with me. I think it was them or another two. I don't remember. But yeah. Moving on. My OCs again. More of them, but with an actual design of Sammy, because the doodles weren't cutting it out. And yeah. I'm kind of shocked how I fit the three on here. On how I did that. And I feel like Colton's missing a few details on her, but she's a scenes girl. So it's kind of hard to put all the details in with art. Ooh, yeah. And then we have more Dandy's World. My friend wanted me to draw Cosmo. I guess needing help, something like that. So I did this, and then everything else just happened. And I really like how I did Cosmo here, but I feel like I could have made him more chubby looking. But, I mean, it's still cute. And then we have anatomy. Mostly women, because I can't draw women. So yeah. And then my friend's Sona. I just moved my camera. Okay. But anatomy. And then more of my friends' art. And we just love... They drew this, and then I colored it. And I tried to stick with their style, but it was a little difficult, but I did it anyways. I look so depressed. Silly. And then Leo with his redesign, with his boyfriend Bear, because we love that. And then just a pebble. But I felt like I've been neglecting him, and I based him basically off of me, so it kind of felt bad, so I decided to redraw him after a long time of not drawing him. But he's my baby, and I love him. Maybe I'll post a video explaining more lore of my OCs if y'all want to see that. I mean, it's an F. I don't know. And then we have whatever this is. This page just started with my friend just putting their handprint in my sketchbook. And then just everyone else in my art class did it. And that's how this page became one, and it's silly, and I love it. This is all of my friends in art. And guess what? More falling apartness. We love that. And then more of my friends' art. But we love them. Them and the silly art. But an actual full drawing, but I inked it because I was bored in class and I was on art block, so it got inked by me. Wish it got inked by them, but it didn't. And then my girlfriends are of ROC's Jesper and Xenia from a little comic we are writing, which I might post a video about that. I don't know. And then we have my little mascot, this little silly. His name is also Blue, but I made him before. Where are they? Before this Blue was created. So yeah. And then title names. We were coming up for a comic, which I think it'll be coming up here soon. But flipping the page, we got Gigi, which this is actually the first drawing I did on YouTube for you guys, which did surprisingly well. Shocked me. But then I guess I was the only video that did do well because I'm on like 20 views now, which I love y'all for that a lot. But Gigi, she's so pretty. I love how I drew her. She's so pretty. Anyways, then we have Michael from FNAF and his friends. I got really lazy on like these ones and him, so his inking's not the best and they're not the best. But art block. And then moving on to Jesper and Sonia again, but this time in my style and kind of like the comic book cover, which looks good. I like it. I like how it turned out. I think I did good on it. And then the name we decided to come up with, which is Flesh and Frenzy's a Detective's Disorder, which we really like that, so that's kind of why we chose it. But I think I might rework this a little bit. I don't know. But going on, we have all of my OCs, because I just felt like drawing them all. So we have Jesper, Disco, Jet, Axel, Sammy, Lottie, Colton, Blue, Leo, Bear, Lacey, and Blue again. I love them all. They're all so silly. Which, I think y'all have seen all of these guys except Jet. But I haven't drawn Jet in forever. But he's just this kid who's just trying to survive as a smoker. I don't know why I made him a smoker. He's a cousin of one of my friend's characters. So, yeah. But moving on. I say, for the 200th time. Yeah, 2 more Astro. But I did these with my friend's pins because they got new pins and I went to try them out, so they let me. So I drew Astro. And then right here, my girlfriend gave me some cookies in like a baggie and she wrote that, so I just decided to cut it out and tape it down so it's not leaving me forever now. And then I drew this like I think on the last day of school and just decided to paste it here because I didn't know what else to do with it. And I didn't feel like my teacher's taking it because we love having teachers who love to take your art if they like you. Wow. And going on, we have a redraw I did for one of my videos, which this is actually growing on me. I didn't like it at first. I think it turned out a lot better than expected. I mean, the old version's still kind of better in my opinion, but I think art styles change. We're going on. We have my fursona with just stickers everywhere because I didn't know what to do for the background. And I was bored and I just had a bunch of stickers, so I pasted them. Another history sticker my teacher gave me. I love history. I could talk about history forever. And then more friends are. I love it when my friends draw on my sketchbook. It's so silly. And then I think I just forgot about these pages and just started using them as testers. Because I don't really draw on these pages. I mean, I doodle and paste. But I was drawing one of my keychains. It doesn't really look like my keychain, but it's a person, so I don't see why it would. But it still looks so cute. And I got like these new pins that I want to try out. They're not really pins, they're like markers, but still for inking. And it turned out really well, to be honest. And then we have a page I did with my girlfriend, which I think is also on my YouTube, where we just had Pinterest choose our fate with everything. So character, quote, colors, all of that. And this is what I got. I got Sally face, which was he was actually really fun to draw, just not the guitar, but the guitar looks a lot better now since what it first looked like. And then going on, we have my friend's art again. They doodled before sadly leaving because it was the last day of school. And then we have an unfinished Louis and Blot cuddling, which I may never finish this. To be honest, might never. I mean, it's cute how it is, and I feel like it'll be cuter colored and inked. But I don't feel like finishing it. But we'll know if I finished it in the next sketchbook tour. For all of that. But going on, the last few pages, we have my friend's character again. I'll probably put their name up because they pop up a lot in the sketchbook. So I might just like mark them when I do. I don't know. But I use their pins again to draw their character, which I did a really good job with how they're like with the pens. And then I think I sticker bombed it last night because like I was bored. So I called them and then like we drew or doodled together, played Danny's World and all of that. And then I just got bored and sticker bombed this page and this page. So yeah. And then I finished this page this morning, which I just colored and inked it. This was gonna be for a video, but then I gave up on the video. Oh, wait, gotta mention the falling apart. We love that. But I still think this is missing a few things, so I might just add stickers to it later. What? And hope for the best. And then we have another unfinished page, which I might just do pencil sketches and then go over with like the same pins I used for this, which is my baby blue. I did this for a TikTok video last night because like I wanted to draw, but I didn't want to make a full piece, so I just doodled this. But I might do my OCs in the background. I don't know yet. And going on to the last page so far is what's her name from Doki Doki Literature Club, which I did this with my friend. I was gonna color it, but I just didn't get the motivation, and I feel like something looks off about her, so I was gonna fix it too. So yeah, but that would be everything. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed watching me go through my sketchbook, and I do apologize with my pausing and everything. I don't really feel well, but I just felt like posting something for y'all. So thank you for watching. Bye.